Hello, hello.
Hey, bitches.
We're back. Sorry for the temporary abandonment.
Yeah.
I got a job.
Woo!
Yay! Because I'm bored, so I got a job.
That's good. That's good. You love it?
I do. I really love it. I'm a teacher's aide, and I work with special ed kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we work with ADL kids, and it's just, I love them.
That's good.
They're amazing. I sound a little congested and I'm just a little bit tipsy. So if you hear me slurring, mind your business.
Yeah, we've been drinking cut waters.
Okay, and then her husband is like 4 in, mine is 2 in, and mine's a lightweight. So we shall see how the night goes.
We are 1.5 in.
Yes. Stay tuned because we are going to try to record
with our hubbies.
So y'all can meet them.
So we might do a tipsy tales with them.
Maybe, maybe not. It just depends
how the night goes.
How they are when we go downstairs.
Yeah.
So, yes.
And then we're also going to be recording multiple episodes.
Just because our schedules are like super hectic.
And we both got jobs now, so.
Yeah, and the kids have activities on the weekend, so it's really hard for us to be able to like just kind of. But we're working on it, guys. Don't worry about Thanksgiving because I'm off for Thanksgiving. And ignore the kids screaming in the background because they're all downstairs and we have a house full of kids who don't know how to shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Okay. So this is going to be like an actual real life episode with kids. So if you hear them, just ignore them. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. We don't have sitters.
Well, they're outside in the backyard.
Yeah. So we have the older kids watching them. But it's not going to work out.
Our husbands are outside smoking. To sober up.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Do we have anything else to catch up on? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Just that
life has been crazy.
Now, yeah, I can blame Rosie for not recording instead of blaming me.
Okay, not all of us just get to leave our job whenever the fuck we want, Laura.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Thank you. So, this email is for October. Just obviously, we're halfway through November. But this is for Domestic Violence Month, which is October.
Yes.
Okay? So let's just kind of jump in.
Get your drinks ready.
Get
your cobijas.
Because we're actually drinking.
Yeah.
Yay.
Get your drinks ready. Get your cobijas. Get your snacks. And sit your asses down. And
grab your tissues because a lot of these emails are just really like fucked up. So yeah.
There you go.
This one says, hello ladies. Since October is Domestic Violence Month, I decided to go ahead and share my story with you.
Sorry.
It took me 5 years to leave, and each day I would say I'm going to leave and never did. It took me 5 years to leave him before my parents had to bury me. I met Pedro when I was 21 years old. Fuck you, Pedro. We talked about...
Your name sounds like Bezel.
Yeah, it sounds like Bezel. Ah, fart. We talked and went on dates for about 6 or 7 months. He asked me out in March of 2017. Took him 2 months to show his true colors. First time he put hands on me, I was washing dishes and was finishing up. He asked if I could get him a spoon for his bowl of cereal. I told him if he could get up since I was obviously washing dishes. Mm-hmm. He mumbled something and I asked him, sorry, what? I'm drinking. So the attitude, I felt like that was your attitude. So I'm sorry.
Yes, and I'm giggling because
we're emotionally stunted. He came behind me and grabbed my hair and pulled my head back and said, you fucking worthless bitch. And slapped me so hard I was seeing stars. Took me a minute to process what he did. I grabbed my keys and I left to my apartment. He gave me space and apologized, and I thought he didn't mean it. A couple weeks later, we were going out to eat and I decided to wear a nice outfit with red lipstick. A red lipstick is always nice. He looked at me when I got in the car and asked if I was going to wear the lipstick. I told him yes. He slammed my head on the dashboard and told me I looked like a fucking slut who wanted her mouth fucked and proceeded to slap me. He apologized 4 days later and bought me flowers. Little incidents triggered him here and there. I stopped attending family barbecues or going over for the holidays because I was just tired of covering up bruises or cuts. Because boy, did he cut me up. The final straw was the day I almost
I'm
died.
emotional. I know I'm drinking.
We were going to celebrate my birthday. I wore a pleather black skirt with a nice flowy red shirt
Okay.
and black leather thigh high heel boots. I can see
I
it,
can
and
see it.
it looks
nice.
Yes, it looks
real nice.
amazing.
Okay.
Everything went well. Dinner was amazing. We got home. We had moved in together. We pulled into the garage, and I got out and was about to head inside when he slammed me into a wall, and he broke the mirror that we had in the garage. We used it when we worked out. Had glass in my thigh, but it seemed like a minor inconvenience since he was choking me so hard I couldn't breathe. He was calling me a cock teaser and how I was teasing all the men in the restaurant and how he saw me flirting with the waiter.
Are you fucking serious?
He dragged me inside the house where he beat me, strangled, raped, and cut me. He hit me so hard that I have permanent hearing loss on my left ear. My left eye socket bone is broken and I had to have surgery to fix it. He beat me so bad that I was a fucking bloody pulp. He raped me that I had to have surgery down there because he tore me so bad. I remember trying to block every hit and punch. I remember screaming so loud to stop and begging him to just talk to me or saying, "I'm sorry, please stop." I remember scratching his face, neck, and arms. We lived in a duplex, so with all this screaming, our neighbors, an elderly couple, called the cops. I lost consciousness and woke up at the hospital. Police reports stated cops broke the door down and found him beating me with his fist, and I was on the kitchen table curled into a ball. They arrested him on the spot, and I was taken to the hospital. My sister, brother, and mom packed up all my stuff the next day and moved me back home. I'm in my finding myself portion before I even consider dating again. I'm scared to date or even be sexually active because he really did break me. I've been single for 3 years now and it's a work in progress. I go to women's centers and schools and speak my story and hoping these young women will find it in their hearts to be brave and leave.
Damn.
People always say, "Why didn't I leave?" And trust me, I ask myself the question every single day. I just couldn't. I was scared and terrified of him. But here I am thriving and learning how to love myself again, learning to try and trust men again. I sent you guys some pictures of the aftermath. Please keep anonymous. He only served 2 years and got out. I seen him a couple of times with his new girlfriend, and when I do, I just turn around. Thank you for being a safe place and telling our stories.
The fucking mirror.
Yeah.
I got goosebumps, guys.
I'm trying not to cry.
I know. My eyes got hella
Yeah.
teary. Well, I am glad you're alive. I am glad that you were able to get out of that situation and that your family was able to help you move on. That's because I don't know him.
That's really it. Fuck. The pictures are hard to look at. I'm glad you felt safe enough to tell us and share your story. I'm glad that you're in your healing era and you're moving past the trauma. Obviously, from a lot of the emails that we've read from our domestic survivors, there's a lot of certain triggers that happen and they come and go. So I hope you can overcome those. And I'm glad that your family was able to step in and, be the support that you needed.
Yes.
I know there's been a lot of instances, like, we're always talking about how personally, like, we could never see ourselves in that situation.
Well,
Like,
thankfully, our husbands are not.
we
like
wouldn't
that.
allow it and like things like that. But it's just
We,
you.
but look, but we said we wouldn't. But what if we, God forbid,
Like, we never actually know.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, we say things like that, and we never mean anything negative towards anybody, ever.
I think it's because we found our person that is not like that, and then when they get upset, they'd rather just either walk out
away
instead of saying and doing hurtful shit.
And that's really hard because obviously, you know, we told my mom's story, and she had a lot of trauma and everything, and she was only like 12 when all of this started. So it's just, you know, is it?
I don't know. All I know is all the women and men who have
because there are men as well.
Y'all are strong. Y'all are strong motherfuckers who were able to walk away alive. It's just because there's people who go back and go back and go back,
and then there's some that don't ever make it out.
Exactly.
And then that's the hard part. So,
like that one dude from, I think he's from here in Mesquite. He went to his baby mama's apartment, shot her, and fled. Oh. They're still looking for him.
So, one of my sister's friends, she at the time that this happened, she was about 23, 24, something like that. I want to say it happened in Garland or Pleasant Grove, somewhere here, but it was in that area. And she just had a baby, and she was in the front yard with her family. So it was like her parents, the baby, her sister, and somebody else. And well, she had left the baby daddy. Baby daddy was mad. He pulled up and he killed her, shot her, injured the sister, injured the parents. Like, he literally just drove by, and then he drove off, and then he shot himself. Yeah. And she was only like 23, 24. But from what my sister was telling me, because I met the girl. I had met her before when she was hanging out with my sister. And from what my sister told me, she was like domestic violence, like up the ass. Like, he didn't like that she hung out with friends. He didn't like that she was with her family.
Straight up fucking narcissist.
Like, he just full on wanted to isolate her.
Like a full narcissist, basically.
He wanted to isolate her away from everybody and everything. And her baby, it's been a couple of years. I want to say her baby was, I don't think he was even 1. I don't think he was even 1. And if he was 1. But he was no older than 1. He couldn't be older than 1.
That's so sad.
Yeah, and it was a little boy. Like, I had sent gifts and stuff with my sister to the baby shower. My sister bought stuff for the baby. Like, she loved her. Like, that, they were so close. And when she found out, she was like really heartbroken.
The one you told me about, that she was really devastated about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's so sad.
I don't get it. Like, why do you gotta do it? For the abusers out there.
Yeah. Not for the victims.
Not for the victims, not for the strong motherfuckers. But for the petty, small dick abusers. Why do y'all do it? Why? Like, I bet you won't get down with the real dude and fight them.
Yeah.
You can only fight women.
Yeah.
But for real, why do y'all think, like, what?
And a lot of the times, too, like, men who are out there being abused and stuff, it's because they were raised never to put their hands on women. And that's great. But, like, even for me, like, there's a line. I feel like there has to be a line.
But we're raising boys.
Yeah.
Me personally, I wouldn't want my sons putting hands on women. But
if she's beating the shit out of you,
if it comes to a point where she's just like keep beating it, like if she's just really hitting you and you're trying not to hit her, push her, muff her or push her, and she keeps coming at you, just do it one time.
Yeah.
Because you need to get her away. Because we think about it as just women, and it's really men out there getting abused too. And for the woman who's abusing, man, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
Come pull up. I'll fuck you up. Man, I can feel this cold water. I'm getting real brave.
Yeah, right. She's like, y'all can fight me. But no, for real, because it's not a lot of people talk about men being abused, and it does happen.
It's because the men, they don't.
Some bien machistas, they're supposed to be machistas.
They don't want to be seen as weak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, man, I'd rather just like keep it on the down low and not hacer nada.
And that's crazy. But love, I'm really glad that you're out and you're healing yourself. You're learning to love yourself. And I hope that listening to a lot of our other domestic survivor stories, they've kind of helped you.
You're gonna find your
heal in some way. We had the one girl,
we had a lot.
the one that found her man.
We had a lot of those.
Yeah, we did the recent one because we couldn't say her name, but the one who was like getting her ass beat, and her best friend, the ex-best friend.
Oh yeah,
that one.
I don't know. I forgot his name, but
yep.
He grabbed him and was like, and he was like,
yep. He put him in his place, and I hope that you find your person like that. And
but it's gonna take a while for you.
It is, and again,
and she's gonna get there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it's gonna be beautiful.
Healing takes a long time. My mom was 12, and my biological dad beat the shit out of my mom. But I was 1. No, that's a lie. My mom was pregnant with me when she married my stepdad. So my older sister was 9 because we're 9 years apart. So she was 9. So it took my mom 9 years, to.
Your person's out there eventually, but I'm glad you're healing yourself. Glad that you got out of that situation.
Yeah, and regardless of, I don't know. Obviously, they probably do, but from the pictures and the images that you sent us, that doesn't define who you are. And just, I think you're still going to be beautiful regardless. And there's always tattoos, babe. If it bothers you that much, there's always tattoos. I used to cut myself, and I got tattoos.
That much is not allowed with razor blades.
Yeah, that's why I'm not allowed to have razor blades.
Next email.
So this one is called Alive But Afraid. Do you want to read it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
This one. Drink.
I'm telling you, when I read this one,
she called me right away, guys.
I had to call Laura right away because I was so shocked and flabbergasted, and
I could feel it.
Like I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry so bad because it was just so much injustice.
All right, ready? Woosah. I feel like I drank too much already.
Oh yeah, you're chugging it.
I know.
Stupid.
All right. So it says, hey ladies, some crazy things has happened to me in the past and I have been to therapy and I thought I dealt with my trauma. But apparently seeing and bumping into your trauma enforcer.
That's her, the one that caused the trauma.
I know I haven't drank that much. I was 23 dating a 27-year-old. He was amazing in the beginning. He will take me out on dates, surprise me randomly with gifts, and spend time to listen to me. Then one day, red flags started popping up. He will always want to record having sex, but I will tell him no. Then one day, we went out and came home. He poured me a drink, and not even 20 minutes later, I was awake, but I had no control over my body. He has slipped a muscle relaxer into my drink. I remember him plopping me up on the bed, setting up his phone and light. I remember him kissing my thighs and pulling my underwear down, and that's it. Woke up the next morning with a pounding headache and no recollection of what happened. A few months later, he had left his phone at his house and called me to drop it off at his job. So I go and I grab it, and something tells me to check his phone. Oh, sorry. I don't see anything fishy on it, but as I'm exiting his apps, I see one I don't recognize. I open it up, and it's an app that you can hide videos and photos in. On the app, I saw a video that recorded of me that night without my consent. Another video was of a different girl. He had about 11 or 13 sex videos of different girls incoherent of what's going on, then pictures of us naked and asleep. I called his job and talked to him. I told him I found his phone and I had also found the app. He came to his house in 15 minutes. I'm packing my stuff that I will take over there for when I slept over. He slammed through the garage door and just attacked me. He slammed my head against the wall and told me I didn't know what I was talking about. We started fighting because in my head I was thinking I will not die in his hands and I have fought back.
Mm-hmm.
He punched, kicked, and slapped me. I scratched and bit him as much as I could. I remember him on top of me and choking me. I remember fading in and out. I can still see his face over me to check if I was breathing. I held my breath and felt him throw me over his shoulder and walk me to his backyard. His backyard is connected to a forest area. He walked about 10 minutes into the woods and left me on the floor. He was muttering about needing a shovel and to drop off my car. When he left, I counted to 180 and got up and took off. I was running in the woods for about 25 to 30 minutes when I reached the back door of a house. I just remember banging and banging until a couple opened up. I told them everything. They called the cops. I feel like everything I went through it was for nothing. He got arrested, but got a slap on the wrist. He was on leave without pay from his job for about 3 months. Whatever. She's like, whatever. I went to therapy and healed, and just 2 weeks ago, I went to a night market in my hometown here in Boston. As I was walking with my friends, I accidentally bumped into a police officer. And when I go to say excuse me, I look up and see him. He was able to go back to work with no consequences. Yes, ladies, my rapist is a fucking police officer. Bumping into him made all these locked up trauma memories flood through me and I couldn't breathe. I'm going back to therapy to work through it and working on getting transferred over to our I cannot risk bumping into him again. And since I bumped into him, I have seen police cruisers just cruising down my neighborhood street every night at 10:15 like clockwork. I cannot keep living in fear. I cannot trust the cop since he's a damn cop himself. Just needed to vent and let it out there in the open. Hopefully, I'll be in. Best of luck on the podcast, and until next time.
Yeah.
A fucking cop.
Yeah. And yet you would be surprised how many are like that. You know what I mean? Like, how many of them get away with things?
But,
you know? And don't get me wrong, there are good police officers out there. There are people who actually want to defend, the community that they're serving. I have a lot of friends from high school that are police officers, and they're great people. But then there's the ones that do shit like that, and then like our justice system does absolutely fucking nothing.
That's crazy.
And that is crazy. I didn't want to say where you were going because we don't want to say it, and then like, what if they come across it or something like that? Like, no.
Yeah.
No, just for your safety. But
it's crazy.
Babe,
that's
fucking crazy.
That was like a curveball we didn't
expect. I just thought it was regular douchebag. No, it's a douchebag with a fucking badge. Like, that's so...
Imagine just like walking and boom, you bump into him and then he does like a little smirk.
Yeah. And now...
You can't put him in punch.
And like a police cruiser is
and I'm pretty sure his dumb ass.
Yeah. Because why all of a sudden is it like popping up now?
As soon as she bumps into him.
Yeah.
Every night at 10:15.
Yeah.
He's trying to intimidate her, bro.
Yeah.
And it's working, which sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks because he's intimidating you. But it's like, if you fear for your safety again, you gotta flee.
Yeah.
And then she can't even tell the cops because what happened to him? 3 months, slap of the wrist, and that was it.
Yeah. And no. I hope you get where you're going safely. I hope you're able
us
to build
updated.
you a new life. We want updates on your new life wherever you go. And I wish you nothing but the best. And I hope you heal and you can find yourself and you can find your person, because we are all about finding your person.
Yes.
And, you know, we want that for you.
Yeah.
For both of you.
If you want to hear the rest of this episode unedited, follow us on Podbean and Spotify. Please go ahead and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And make sure to send us your emails to sisterhood.confessions1@gmail.com. And until next time, bye.